was really nice. The only downside is don't get yourself tricked into thinking it's a really protected bay. It is at low tide because of those rocks that you've seen that come out at low tide, because that shelters you from the swell from the south. At high tide, it gets really rolly. So it's a beautiful bay. Now I'm on the way to Bahia, where it should be really sheltered, and hopefully some internet finally. And it's only like 4.5 miles. There's no wind. So just puttering over there. This is Bahia, and I think that this is the little island in the middle, well not in the middle, but on the side of it, that we're gonna go behind. Now it looks as if there's a really beautiful waterfall all the way in the back. Apparently on the island that's here, there's open Wi-Fi for the village. So, but at least I could maybe send out some WhatsApp messages, tell everybody I'm okay, and coordinate with Dave and Maria because they're gonna arrive tomorrow. Yeehaw! Tell them where I'm at and tell them they need to bring a lot of veggies because I have 0. Once I'm anchored, I'm gonna go into town and get myself some food. I think I'd like some fried chicken with french fries. And usually the local dishes here, they're not super expensive. They're like $4.50 or something for a pretty good dish. Looks like we got some wind for the last tiny bit. Not much, but the last 2 miles maybe. Sailing in Bahia. Yeah, I'm being lazy. I haven't packed out the main, so I'm just taking the bit Genoa. Doing 2.4. There's even a dock, various docks. This is a huge town. 6.4, so I guess I should stop racing into this bay. This is it, Bahia. It's kind of funny is you hear there's seems to be some kind of party going on the island. I've been surrounded by so much silence lately, like music I haven't heard in a long time. Looks like now that I'm going in, the party's over. You can see that there's trash everywhere. And they're just burning it along the road. ¿Allá arriba de la escuela?
Sí.
¿La fiesta ya se acabó?
Todavía no.
¿Más tarde hay más?
Ujú.
Ah, qué bueno. ¿Y qué están celebrando?
Un reinado.
Un reinado de...
Que las reinas bailan.
Ah, ok. They were burning so much trash on the island that where I was anchored it was really smelly and not very nice. So I'm moving to an anchorage just a little bit west of the island. Okay, ready for kind of clean, Carl? Give you a little tour. Well, this is kind of a problem. Yeah, I need to throw away some stuff. Anyways, but this is the front berth. Usually my clothes are like here and there, so I had to empty one for Maria. And Mr. Sloth is waiting for Maria. This is the head. This here is that bunk area that I was remodeling, but haven't really gotten to it yet. All the outside cushions are stored there. That's it. I always have all my tools here and around that corner, so people have to share space for that. Dave is gonna sleep here. That's like my visitor bunk. That's about it. It's going to be super nice to have Maria back on board. I like having people on board, but I obviously also like my solitude, and I was really torn during the last weeks, especially in the beginning, and there was like moments where, you know, I had my struggles again to groove back in, and like fears and anxieties, and then with time I went through a couple of things and it all worked out fine, and it gave me some confidence. So right now I'm slowly getting to the point where I feel comfortable by myself again, and I really do enjoy just the moments of, you know, just sitting. And usually in the morning I do the internet stuff, but now I just sit with my coffee and I just look at things for like an hour or two, and or also the same in the evening, you know, I just sit there, maybe drink a glass of wine and just let my thoughts run through my head, and I really enjoy that as well. Also, you know, when you're by yourself, you're on your own schedule, so that's great. Maria is one of the easiest people to be with. Like, she really lets you have your own schedule. It's really, you know, it's great to have her around because I don't have to really worry about, you know, trying to please her all the time. But on the other hand, just the presence of anybody there, no matter what the character is, I mean, it does make you kind of like question, oh, I should be doing this or I should be doing that. So now when there's other people around, then it makes me sometimes feel more insecure, and then I make mistakes because I kind of like think that they're watching me and judging me. So, you know, it's like things that I would usually do by myself that I feel totally comfortable with and confident with, and you know, I just do them and wouldn't even question them. And then all of a sudden, if somebody is around, then, you know, I kind of like, I lose my mojo, I lose my faith in myself, and then end up doing silly things. Like for me, when I'm by myself, I find it sometimes easier to take decisions because I don't have the feeling that somebody is, you know, judging me. Not that Maria would ever judge me, but, you know, it's always a good growing process, you know, having somebody else on board, especially somebody that has way more experience than yourself, because, you know, having to go through that of asking yourself, like, as in, obviously, you know, like, gaining your confidence when you're by yourself is one thing, but then regaining or keeping that confidence when somebody else is around you, like a really strong personality, that's a totally different thing. And I think that is something great that I can have that with her, but also it's sometimes after a while it gets really, you know, sometimes I get tired, and because I just think, you know, it would be so much easier if I were by myself. Maria has her boat, Joanna, in the Vistamar Marina, close to San Carlos, which is just south of Punta Chame. And they are coming, Dave has a car, so they're going to take the car from there down to Santa Catalina, which is a surf spot that we're going to go to later on. And Bahia Honda can only be reached by boat. So I hope they're going to find a lancha in Santa Catalina that will bring them out here to Bahia Honda. And they're going to bring some vegetables. Man, I haven't had fresh vegetables in like years, it feels. So that's going to be great. And yeah, enough talking for now.